and the AI invented its own language.
It's got its own language that people
so it could talk to other machines without humans knowing about it. And the speculation was that it had become conscious of itself. And so there's a lot of speculation about it kind of becoming a conscious being, or whatever the nature of consciousness is. We don't really know. But and then I'm just going to throw in that, there's a lot of these tech dorks who think that the tech bro dudes who think that they can upload themselves into an AI world, and that they just basically put all their experience into zeros and ones, and then they can live forever. Obviously, that's insane, in my opinion. I mean, in a facsimile of you can maybe live on forever, but it's not your soul in there. It's maybe your experience. But it gets into this whole question of consciousness and what is consciousness,
And that's one of the 7. I have 7 or 8 prophecies for 5 years. And that is one of them, is that humanity will get into a very big thing about what is consciousness.
Right.
And one of its predictions is that, there will be some scientists that say consciousness does not have to be rooted in a biological entity.
Right.
Which has been my thought about that. Well, a lot of people don't. And what is interesting to me about that, because, you look at the very basic question, personhood. What is personhood? So you have on the one side the people that don't want women to have reproductive rights. Well, that's this little splotch, little zygote it's got personhood. It's capable of having consciousness, right? So then there's been a movement through the environmental area, because I do the water rights and I report on this stuff every day. And I read a lot of legislation. So there's been a movement from the protect the water, protect the earth kind of thing, is that lakes have consciousness. Trees have consciousness.
Ancients believe that. Yes,
natural resources has consciousness. So this is spun, and it's really has not made the national news.
Right.
But like in Utah, for instance.
They think insects. I think it goes all the way even down into quarks. It's the field of information.
Yes. Everything has consciousness.
Very rudimentary. When a photon absorbs into an electron, the energy of one photon unit is translated into a higher frequency of electron, and so a photon is hanging out as a vibrational frequency for a while there, and then it pops another photon again and some out. But to me, consciousness is fundamental to everything.